Hey, this is Nick Summers for Engadget looking at the Onewheel XR. Now, this company has been to CES for a few years now, showing off this. It's a one-wheeled, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a bit like a skateboard, it's a bit like a unicycle, it's a bit like a balance board. If you mash all those things together, give it a motor, you've got the Onewheel. So I checked out the Onewheel Plus last year, which was a faster, just basically all-round better version of the board. This year they've come back with the XR, and that stands for extended range. So the big difference is that you're going to get double the distance on a single charge. They're saying you can go from anywhere between 12 to 18 miles. That's a big variance, but it really depends on where you're riding, because with a chunky tyre like this, you can go not only on roads and pavements, but also on dirt tracks, across beaches, anything you can think of, this thing will probably tackle it. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same riding experience as before. It's got this pressure-sensitive pad on the front, which is split down the middle. So if you lean forward, the board will start to travel. But as you lean in on either your toe or heel edge, that's what causes the board to carve. So at first, it's a bit of a tricky thing to get to grips with. But when I did the Onewheel Plus last year, within about half an hour, I was happily riding around, doing turns, doing figures of eight, all that kind of simple stuff. It's been a year since I've ridden one, and honestly, within 5 minutes, I was back on my feet. So even though it is a little tricky, within the first day, if you buy one of these, you're going to be riding around just fine. Now, the new battery system that's allowed them to get this extra mileage, that's also going to give it a bit more power. Now, they're not saying that you're going to get some crazy new top speed, but when you're in intense situations, such as going uphill, going over dirt tracks where there's lots of bumps, sticks and stones, that sort of thing, you're going to find that the Onewheel just handles it all so much better. Now, they're selling this thing for $1,799 US. Of course, that is a huge sum of money, but that really falls into the same price range as a lot of other electric skateboards. They're saying that with that new mileage, this is now a viable form of urban transportation. I think that's true, but if I was to ride one of these in London or New York City, for example, I'd have to really keep my wits about me, because it's not easy just to ride this thing, let alone watch out for traffic. So, if you like the idea though, this is the new version. You can still get the old Onewheel Plus, but the XR is their new best in class. For more on the Onewheel XR, check out Engadget.com and keep watching on youtube.com/Engadget.